Hello, and welcome back to this Trails of Cold Steel Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we did some learnings. We met Misty VII, who turned out to be the famous As Your Dream opera singer Villa Clotide, and we learned some weird things maybe possibly happening between her and Emma. But we also learned and saw the meeting of the Imperial Liberation Front as we saw their plans for Crossbell as Gideon went to storm the tower. So, what we do have today is a practical exam. I will say if you've been enjoying this, please like and subscribe. We're almost at 100 subs and I'd really appreciate it because I want that custom URL. But without further ado, let's get into this practical exam. Is everyone ready? Ready as I'm going to be. Anytime. First year's, again, no sweat up until now. Guess my luck's run out for combat training. Can't even skip out as they won't let me graduate without it. You do actually want to finish your class someday, right? You spend more time at class asleep than awake, so you could at least have some effort into practical exams. Of course, right, I know. It's the part where we get to fight the things that are like Lammy, right? Can't wait to jump in. Can we have to start yet, can we? Would you take at least make a token effort to rein in your hyperactive outbursts? Of course. They're ready to go, but we're probably going to be fighting with a fight come in the shell, but 2 new challenges. Let's try something a little different. Something different, of course. We're going to be fighting in a gauntlet against the other members of Class 7. Got to be prepared, should be prepared for anything. Clo Milliam, of course. Yes, instructor. Gotcha. Right here. You're the first team. Then it's going to be an all-boys and an all-girls team. Messina will be class president, Vi-team vice president, Reboot team, whatever. Each time facing off each of these others, a series of mock battles. Of course you will be. Dumbest names I've ever heard. Can't really disagree, but I think this game is going to be the bigger issue. Quite an interesting split. It certainly is. While I do have fewer members than them, the 3 should be equal in strength. Boys' teams are well balanced in terms of weapons and combat styles, while your team has fewer members, carries a lot more experience. Milliam has our get clear. So, kind of evens out your one-man advantage. It certainly does. Someone does always seem to draw the short straw. It is certainly Reen that keeps getting stuck. I'll take this one I'm dealt with this time. Of course we will. So, let's get down to business. It will be team whatever versus team vice president. So the important thing is we need to battle scope everyone. But the key to us also doing this is to take a quartz of Gaius. We'll give him the wing instead, and then we're gonna give the Falco to your boy, because the shining art basically will up our chance of evasion, which is one of the AP markers for this battle. So, seems like we're ready to go. So we're up against the guys. What distance we try to terraform, they have someone capable of countering us. Beat them all and win. Sounds like the spirit. Sounds like what we're going to have to do. So, wherever the distance, don't let any opens leave us. And here we go. Let's begin.
Stay on guard and don't get cocky. Leave it to me. Very well.
So, first things first. No one is knocked out. We need to evade and counter an enemy attack, which is fine. But what we're going to do first and foremost is get these battle scopes out and make sure we get these stuff done. We've got 44 now, so let's use Gaius first. It's going to say something about the Nord Islands. Yep, skewers foes with sharp crossbow spear. Get the guard off. It's the perfect person to attack first, to be honest.
Go.
Let's go ahead and we're just going to battle scope and we'll take whatever things they have at us at a different point. I'm sure we should be fine. So let's, rather than Gaius, we need to do Elliot now. All the important things, of course.
My turn.
We are going to go ahead and use the Shining, and we're going to use that onto Green. I believe this should up his stuff fairly quick, consistently. Should make his evasion go way up, which is what we need. Unfortunately, we can't counter that, apparently. Right. Make sure we get the battle scopes out. Got to be done first for all of these fights. We'll do Machias next.
That's for you.
Once we battle scope them, we can literally... We just have to wait until we get the chance to do our thrust attack back. Let's use the last of our battle scopes here. Do this. I haven't linked anyone yet, which maybe I should be doing. That's at least all of those ones. We're going to miss. We're going to get a counter. Not apparently yet. Let's link these two, and then we're just going to keep on spamming Shining until
Arc is
someone
activate.
gets a counter attack.
Eat that!
The assist is annoying, but not the end of the world. We just need someone to get a bloody counter and a back, and we've got the...
Yes, sir.
Can I hit 3 here? We'll do a right beam.
Bomb away.
Try and take them down a little bit.
Go! You're mine!
It's annoying that they got the attack and the counter, to be honest. This, are you going to get a counter? There we go, condition met. Now, Cross Raven. All of them.
Yeah, you're done.
Now we got the battle scope and got the encounter. We can't afford anyone to get knocked out, of course. But this should see them off,
Cross Raven.
because we've hurt the
See ya.
more tanky of the couples we've already defeated. As there we go. Nice. All of them taken care of.
Handsome and strong. I'm the total package.
He certainly is a total package. As we get a 1.9 for that, which is obviously quite good. And Falco's almost at a level 4 as well on your boy. That's enough. Match goes to team whatever. Always hard to believe you this time, first time fighting together. We did it. We certainly did. We faffed around with battle scopes for a very long time. Didn't stand a chance. Don't so full of yourself. So I'm guessing this one's going to be a little bit more harder, the next one, which is Team Girl. There's plenty more in action. Team Whatever versus Team Class President after a 5-minute break. We have to do 2 in a row. We certainly do. It's what we like. So once again, we're obviously going to have to go for the battle scopes. Well, at least we have a chance to catch our breath. Now we're up against the girls. So, we're going to be Laura and Fee in the front line. And the other thing. But of course, we're going to have to
Well, shall we begin? I'll hang.
meet the following conditions. No one's knocked out. Cancel an enemy art. That
Here we
we can
go.
simply do quite easily. These ones are a lot more easier. Let's use our battle scopes now. Use the one to Fee first. Preferably would want to feint them, which I do believe Buster Arm. A petite former Jaeger, of course.
Here I go.
We can't use it quite yet, so let's just go ahead and use our battle scope items.
That's for you.
Get this one to go.
All right.
Now we can do a little bit more rapid volley to all of them.
Bang, bang, bang.
We unfortunately don't carry on the Shining, which is a little bit annoying, but we do have a guard there. And we get a run off. Emma is the one we're going to need to get a counter off there. No. Emma is the one that we need to do one, just in case we somehow kill her in the next row. So we've done Alyssa. No, we haven't. We've done Fee, we've done Laura. One here for them. Resident with top marks. As we get the guard off here
Yes,
as well.
sir.
Now, does that mean we've done all of them? My brain's so full of putty that I'm not sure if I've done Laura. But by the looks of it, by the amount of battle scopes I've done, I have. So, daughter of the Rhymewood family, of course. Now, we should have a bit more of a chance
Here we go.
to start doing this. We need someone to cause arts.
There.
That's the only issue.
Go!
We'll do the assist, of course.
Gotcha. All right.
I need someone to start causing some arts. Please, that would be great. I'm going to avoid doing these two. I'm going to take these two up
Get it?
first, because we're going to need to cancel the art.
Arcus,
There we go.
activate.
Annoyingly,
Yeah.
she's doing it
have
very
my thanks.
quickly. Very, very quickly. But everyone's going after
My
Reed.
turn.
Let's use the Buster Arm on these two.
Get him.
we get a critical off, which is obviously quite nice.
Careless.
And we take out Fee.
Shatter!
We meant to miss there. We're going to get a counter off. No. We need to keep Emma alive. Kind of keep Emma alive. No.
All right.
Have we got anything that impedes here? No. God damn it. Let's just do a wild card.
Let's see. Oh, this is a good one.
Death. To who?
No.
Does that count as impeding an art? It doesn't. Okay, so we're going to have to definitely
have
keep
my
Emma
thanks.
alive.
Here we go.
We'll take Laura out fairly simply, I think.
Yes, sir. There.
Hey.
That's fine.
Here we go.
No one's allowed to KO.
Leave it to me.
Unfortunately, you don't have one. Pierce will get the rush off. Attack one there. Nicely done.
My turn.
Does anything here impede? Buster Arm, but we haven't got the ability to do it. That's annoying. That's very annoying. In which case, we're going to attack. Just take out Laura out for now. Silver Thorn. All good. Ooh, but we do get our CP up to full.
Won't give up.
Let's just go ahead and use a Terrible Bomb against ourselves. All good.
Hey.
That's fine with us.
My turn.
Attack here.
Eat leg.
Wasn't strong enough.
Here I go.
And then we're going to use an Ultimate Barrier.
Lammy, barrier.
Give this one there. And then this
My
should,
turn.
in theory... I don't want to do anything there just in case. Let's do a... Get this on the go. Give our ATS up. Why not? An ADF. God damn it. Stop trying to... Stop trying to protect yourself here.
Go.
I need you to do an art so I can have a good time. Let's do a heat up as well. Get our
My
CP
turn.
going all good.
Arcus, activate.
Just gonna pump ourselves up here. Why not? Whilst we wait.
That's for you.
Defense up, so we're gonna be fairly strong.
Arcus, activate.
Nice. Stop
My turn.
doing it with the one that can't impede, for fuck's sake. That's so annoying. Okay.
Arcus activate.
We'll do Shining here. Why not?
Now.
Gonna heal herself. That's fine. All good.
Here.
It's a little bit annoying. We'll do a Motivate just because we're trying to waste some time until
My
we get the
turn.
chance to cancel an art.
All
Motivate.
right, let's do this.
Sure thing.
Yes, sir.
We'll just use an arts again and we'll use another. We'll just use a Lit Crest here.
Leave it to me.
Then we'll do a Shining on Millium.
Arcus activate.
And then hope
That's for you.
Emma's not going to be as fast with whatever she's casting this time. We need her to do that Silver Thorn.
Arcus, activate.
Nice.
Here.
We've actually got the chance to cancel an art, so we'll do that now. Then we can just go all out, which is nice.
Go.
Finally.
There.
Condition met, surely, at this point. Yeah, there we go.
Gleaming blades. Go.
Go.
All good. They missed there.
My turn.
Then we can go ahead and use a Buster Arm.
Get him.
And then a
Leave it to me.
Rapid Volley.
Bang, bang, bang.
Should see off the
Sorry,
last one.
everyone.
A lot simpler.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Certainly did. And Falco gets a level up as well. Mercuria and begins battle with Insight status for 4 battles. Very nice. And an evasion up.
I did it.
And a
Yeah,
level
more
up
of that,
for all
thanks.
of these guys, which is obviously quite good as well. That's enough. And it looks like victory for the stalwart team whatever. Press at this rate, you're going to be nipping at my heels before long. Certainly will be. What a shame. It was a close one. They were less, I mean, the conditions made it harder, but I actually think it was easier. The boys at least possess a little bit more brute strength up front. So, no one else fights, so I guess they give it a rest. Both teams have to fight each other now. Who will win this one? Are we going to see? AP increased by 5. We'll take it. Looks like it wraps it all up. The final fight was a thriller from start to finish. They lost. They were beaten most second years. They certainly have a better configuration, it would say. Funny feeling the Marines team would come out top. Winning both your matches with the new team is pretty impressive. Your practical exams are as unconventional as ever. As it is, Mr. Ninetart. Teacher of the Man Away method. Oh, Instructor Ninetart? Oh, I was under the impression that having back-to-back battles with uneven odds was part of the course of natural warfare. You seem to be leaning into fight efficiency against cunning opponents, but team tactics is important for any soldier. What brings you here? It's a part where you fight the both instructors at once. That would of course suck. This week's field study is a bit unusual. Mr. Nighthart is instructed in the arrangements. Sounds a bit ominous. New field study locations. And are we going to all be going to the same place? My guess is we're going to Legram. Yes, so Elisa, Fee, Macias, Elliot and Crow are going to the Jurai Special Economic Zone. After 2 days, reassemble a design designated location. Then Reen, Laura, Emma, Eustace, Gaius and Milliam. Lakeside Town, south of Cruzen Province, blanketed by thick fog most of the year. Castle dating back to the Middle Ages has more than its fair share of local legends and tall tales. Emma, Eustace, Gaius, Milliam. It's an interesting group. What about this Euro Special Zone? It's a city up on the far northwestern corner of the Empire. Used to be independent, but the Imperial government now runs the show there. I think Gramps annexed it about 8 years ago. That, of course, being Osborne. Very interesting, Milliam. It's why Milliam's... Yeah, probably the Bloodline Chancellor, indeed. Eustace obviously really hates her. It's not like it bothers me. Very true. We stay for the duration of the field trip. So, care to share a light on that? I'm going to be doing a joint speech, as you wish. Are we going to go be helping out somewhere else? Completing your assigned tasks in respective areas, you'll be boarding a train bound for a rendezvous point. The point of is a notable military installation on the southeastern of the Empire, Grelia Fortress, with Crossbell, of course. Giant base on the border of the face of the Republic. Serve as a military liaison during the duration of your visit. Naturally, you'll be given all the series of assignments specific to that location. We'll take it. Sounds like fun. It certainly does sound like fun. Bring on your very first field study. Something wrong? Is that where your Olaf Craig is? Based, looking forward to another installment of action-packed field study reports. Planning on joining your Guerrilla Fortress 2? Of course you are. Don't let the big bad army man push your students around. Nothing that deviates from their curriculum. Unlike a certain, there seems to be a little bit of a... It feels it could be even a romance between these two. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it safe to keep these two in the same room together? Probably not, but there we go. But we're heading to Legram. Trails of Cold Steel.
Your rank's gone up.
It certainly has.
Here's a little something from the
A
Academy.
Skander gem. Interesting.
Thank you for everything.
You certainly are welcome, Toa. I recently learned that Toa actually appears in another game by Atlas, which is not in this universe, so it's one that I've got, and I do plan on doing at some point. Probably after I've done the most of the trials. We can obviously see Fee right there as well. So, what have we got for young Reen today?
Oh, right. We're heading out on our field study today.
He's not feeling up to it.
I don't need to get up just yet, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. Or I could just give in and go back to sleep. I'm still feeling kind of beat after training last night.
Huh?
No, Milliam's ready.
Wakey, wakey! Come on, Reen, it's time to rise and shine.
Of course.
We're gonna miss the train.
Stop that! That's not very ladylike. Oh, right in the gut.
I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time! How much money do I get to spend on sweets and stuff? Oh, do bananas count as snacks?
No, they don't! Just get off me. Please.
Ah, mate. Not a fan, evidently.
Ah, there you are.
Good morning, Reen.
Ooh, this shiny thing.
Seems you had quite the rude awakening this morning.
Yeah, Coffee only wishes it was that effective. She must have really been looking forward to this trip.
It's an exciting time, always.
Certainly seems so.
It's always an exciting time.
She holds her own in class, to be sure. But at times like these, she seems like any other kid her age.
Indeed.
I'm looking forward to finally getting the chance to visit Laura's hometown.
I've heard that Legram is known for both its many legends and for the mist that hangs over the town for much of the year.
Of course.
I don't know which stories you've heard, but most of them have been exaggerated in the retelling over time. It certainly doesn't lack for scenic beauty, though. I was hoping I'd have the opportunity to invite you to see it.
But now we get to do it for
I wish
free.
Elisa, Fee, and the others in Group B could have come with us.
Me too. I hope they enjoy their trip. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is she going to have loads of stuff? Oh, we get Eustace as well. Interesting.
Uses?
Good heavens.
Can someone do something about this child? She's out of control.
Not into
Okay,
kids.
looks like everybody's here. Let's go, go, go!
Indeed. So we're going to have to sort out a bunch of stuff and equip from other group members. That's good to know. Let's check the shiny thing. Huh? Something in my mailbox. An Arben Time sticker. 0. Ooh. 120. It came with a note. Interesting. I'll be sure to take care of it. What's she doing, Reen? Did something arrive for you? Acquaintance sent me something. You definitely got the wrong idea. I'm not sure if you do, but that's fine. So, we have some things to take care of first. I need to go through some quartz with everyone. I'm gonna give... his back off. Which one did he start off? He started out with Cypher, right? So let's give him that one back. And then we'll, of course, give Gaius, not Wing, but give him his Falco. But there is a character note we need to get. There is, of course, a chance to give milk. Received a Zerum powder. We'll make to the station when we are ready, but I wouldn't say we're quite ready just yet. We need to head to the infirmary and speak to some of the guys to get a character note that we do not want to miss, so let's head there first. But yeah, we're going to Legram. An interesting one, it would seem, I would say. Is it these guys that we speak to? Indeed. He has a point of implementing, or rather backing up, the class structure here. He is kind of that guy. He's scared stiff. Something you never expected to see. Of course not. We need to head towards the engineering building as well, because we'll see a quick little scene with Crow. So let's go and do that. Crow's first still study, actually kind of funny. How so? Own field studies, of course. One early situation other. Good to know each other too. Hate to make a point of ruining his sterling reputation. Better work every bit as hard as he does. Okay, what I am going to do right now is I am going to do some quartz realignment, put some quartz on everyone, and I'll see you guys in a second. So, just went ahead and put some on theirs, but let's make our way towards the train, towards the Gram. I should have just come back at that point, but I just thought I thought it. It's actually useless that I only had to have stuff kind of put on. Let's also just get our links ready to go. For now, I'm guessing Laura and I'm guessing Emma. We're going to learn some shit about Emma in this chapter. It's probably the biggest one for me. I don't think we need to stock up on anything in particular, so I think we're just good on going to Trista. Let's make our way in. Enter Trista Station. We're going to place some blade on the way. We need to change trains to Brehard to get to Legram. Better for us to take the cruiser mainline than the transcontinental. Only one train every 2 hours. Always a chance our problem child will make another scene. They certainly do not like it. Guys here earlier than expected. Jura SE, I've never been. Sounds kind of fun. Quite a trip to get there. He'll probably end up just playing Blade in the same way, so we'll see. So, patching around for Heimdallr, arriving at platform 2. Let's make our way. See you in 2 days. See you at Grella Fortress, which I believe is where we started the game, so I don't know if we're going to be coming back to that, but make a token attempt to stay out of trouble. Try not to drive everyone crazy for the next 2 days. Only 2 days till we see our people again, so it won't be too far. Off they go, and off we go. As we get to see the cutscene, I'm guessing, in a second. Also purchase our trinkets and weights, which of course we're just going to do straight away. Via Brehard, you're coming right away. We're going to buy tickets and weights. We're going to Legram, and I'm guessing we're going to get a little bit of a history of Legram once we get there.
You're all heading out?
And certainly are. Who's this? You.
Isn't that... Huh? What are you doing here, Lecter?
Indeed.
You miss me already?
Sure did. I'm gonna be back in Crossbell starting the day after tomorrow. Might never have the chance to see you again in this lifetime, so I figured I'd drop by and say hello.
Interesting.
Whatever. You're so silly. There's no way you or Gramps would die that easily.
Well, that old goat might scare off the Reaper, but I'm pretty weak, you know.
I don't know who he is.
Who's he?
Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division.
We saw him while we were on our field study in Nord.
We certainly did.
He's the one supposedly responsible for negotiating with the Republic's army to prevent war from breaking out. But...
So he's the Ironblood they call Scarecrow.
I have to admit, he doesn't look like someone who
Ooh,
specializes
Celine
in
just ran across there.
espionage.
Well, I'm sure this little drop of sunshine's got suspicious written all over her, but I hope you're getting along. Don't hesitate to give her a good spanking if she causes too much trouble, though.
Okay.
He's a weird one.
We'll try our best to be a welcoming class.
We certainly will.
I'm not gonna cause them any trouble. Unlike you, I'm a little angel.
I wouldn't say that
What
at
kind
all.
of little angel would casually whip out something like Erigetlum in public?
Erigetlum, that's how we say
Do you
it,
have any
okay?
idea how much overtime we put in just covering up for you?
Huh? You do?
Passenger service bound for Heimdall. Now arriving on platform 2.
So,
We
that's
ask
us.
that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop.
Interesting.
If you'll excuse us, Captain.
I'm afraid we need to catch this train.
Sure thing. Good luck out there, guys.
All the good
and
luck.
By the way, I'd prefer it if you referred to me as secretary rather than captain in public.
Interesting.
After all, I am a second secretary for the Imperial government.
Not just that, are you?
I see.
Well then, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Secretary.
He's a little bit of a spy
You better
boy.
bring me back a souvenir from Crossbell.
Interesting. We of course also know he has some things with Chloe, Claudia, Von Elise. But we're gonna make our way to Breahard first, and then make the change. We're gonna get the cool map. Are we gonna get the cool map? I'm hoping we get the cool map. Don't trust you at all.
They seem like an even more interesting bunch than I'd heard.
Sarah's gonna come.
Hope she gets the chance to soak in the good times at school like I did.
Well, well. For 2 Ironbloods, you two have a pretty cozy thing going.
Interesting.
Uh-oh. Looks like a scary lady's got me in her sights. Time to make my exit.
Not so fast. Didn't you have something you were supposed to give me? Come on. Cough it up.
What is he got?
They don't call you the Purple Lightning for nothing. Maybe you should consider giving up this teaching gig and coming to work for us.
Should probably be
We
very
could
careful.
offer double what the Academy's paying you. No sweat. Aw. Strictly business, huh?
Obviously. I'm not getting any younger here. Hand it over.
They don't get along, because of course we know the Ironbloods pushed the braces out.
This is the list of every member of the Imperial Liberation Front that we're aware of at present. We've made progress in identifying their top figures, too.
I see. I suppose I should thank you.
Frosty is how I call this.
One more thing. Claire had a message she wanted me to pass along.
I'm listening.
Their primary target is Crossbell City. But there's a chance that something else will be going down within the Empire at the same time. Those were her words.
Interesting. And I'm guessing we're going to be the other thing, because we already saw their effects on Crossbell. Trails of Cold Steel. As here we go, on our little train journey. See all the windmills, of course. So we have to take the cruising main line from Saldic all the way down towards Breahard first. It's like a sea of green out there. Is this wheat all green? Wheat, barley, rye are all cultivated and cruising. Each grown into season, which means that they're seeing right now is fall winter crop. He's got messy hair like Lecter's, which is why he's called the Scarecrow. As long as she's enjoying herself. Seems like any girl our age. Can't believe she's only 13, that's a year younger than my brother. Really puts things in perspective. Tell you what, we'll be conducting our next field study. Let's hear about Legram. It's a small town southwest of the Empire, situated on the shore of Lake Ebel. My father, the Viscount Arciet, governs the town with its part of its town is actually part of the Crucian still. Theoretically, yes, Legram is known for being a particularly self-reliant region. There we go, so we don't particularly have to learn anything. I doubt the Viscount has much interest in the authority of its liege lord. My father can be a little too free-spirited at times. Kind of feel your father's governance has its own issues, especially where taxation is concerned. It's not as though I'm unaware of that. Interesting, so she's actually from a subservient family of the Alboreas. The daily bread of nobility. 4 graces have men's power, but it's up to the individual feudal lords to govern their respective regions. As far as taxation goes, each region has its own statutes, which make the whole situation more complicated. It's quite convoluted. The Imperial Federal Government does seem to be attempting to unify all regions under a single tax system. I mean, it makes sense. Hellfree is open free consents to it. Each one has its own traditions and stuff. The more you tell me, the more complicated it sounds. It's not easy, no. This is boring. Cool stories about the Gram. Betting around tax, like, yeah, it's pretty boring. Most homes for Asasi at school. That's the one. School of Swordsmanship is a star passed down by the ancient knights of Erebonia. It's one of the two most famous martial arts styles in the Empire, the other one being the Vanda School. Training hall where all students are said come all over Empire to train. Indeed there is. Some students are studying in the ground at the moment, the rest are scattered throughout the Empire. Viscount is not only the Lord of the Gram, the current head of the Arcid School. He has a cool term like the Radiant Blade Master. Sounds quite frankly inhuman. Easily placed him amongst the 3 strongest people in the Empire. Sounds like an incredible guy. He trains all of the Empire, he teaches them all, spends some time away from his territory. Fortunately case, there's no guarantee your father will even be there. I'm guessing he will be. That is my guess. But I'm going to go ahead and play some Blade, and I'll see you guys in a second. So I went ahead and played some Blade, but I think this might actually be a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, where we head towards the ground. Peace.